Legacy of Faith. The King and the Two Patriarchs. What would you do if fear tempted you to rely on your own cleverness? In the ancient lands of Gerar, one king encountered two generations of the same family. Have you ever questioned whether God would truly take care of you? Abraham, the great patriarch, journeyed into the territory of Gerar during a time of uncertainty. Sarah was strikingly beautiful even in her older years, causing Abraham great concern. Fearing for his life, Abraham told a half-truth that would test his faith. Abimelech, king of Gerar, heard of her beauty and sent for her. Abraham said to Sarah, "You are my sister," choosing safety over the full truth. Sarah was taken into the royal household, leaving Abraham to face his choice. But God intervened directly to protect the integrity of his promise. In a dream, the Lord warned the king, "You are a dead man because of the woman." Abimelech protested his innocence, having not yet touched the woman. God acknowledged the king's integrity but commanded him to return Sarah immediately. Early the next morning, Abimelech summoned Abraham to explain the situation. Abraham explained his fear, believing there was no fear of God in this place. The king restored Sarah to her husband, showing honor and respect for God. Abimelech gave Abraham gifts of livestock and silver as compensation for the mistake. Blessing and provision followed as they were allowed to dwell peacefully in the land. Years later, a famine struck the land, forcing Isaac to seek refuge in Gerar. Isaac went down to Gerar with his beautiful wife, Rebekah. Like his father before him, Isaac feared for his life because of her beauty. He told the men of the place, "She is my sister," echoing the old deception. Abimelech, still ruling the land, observed the newcomers over time. One day, he looked out a window and saw a truth that contradicted the words. The king summoned Isaac and said, "She is really your wife. Why did you lie?" Isaac admitted his fear, realizing the weight of his father's repeated mistake. Abimelech rebuked him gently, noting the danger this lie brought to the people. He then issued a decree protecting Isaac and Rebekah on pain of death. Isaac stayed in the land and sowed crops, trusting now in God's provision. He reaped 100-fold blessing and grew wealthy in that place. Isaac eventually made a covenant of peace with Abimelech, sealing their friendship. These stories highlight God's faithful protection even when his people falter. Trusting him fully brings freedom from fear and opens doors to unexpected peace. Notice the growth. Abimelech's response moved from confrontation to proactive protection. No matter how many times we stumble with the same fears, God remains the same. His grace covers and redirects our mistakes into blessings for ourselves and others.